Welcome back to the Fairfield Dynasty. Today we travel to the Sunshine State as we'll be in the swamp to take on the Florida Gators. In week 1 of season 2, we lost to UConn 45-24, but they pulled away late, scoring 17 points in the fourth quarter, so it was definitely a lot closer than the score shows. We gave up 251 yards rushing and really struggled to move the ball at times, and it's stopping their rushing attack. We're going to have to play a lot better this week if we want to stay any sort of competitive against one of the best teams in the country. They start off the game for LaMichael Pirine, who picks up 19 yards. Florida won 27-23 last week to Idaho. They just scored with a minute and 30 seconds left to pull off the victory and avoid the bigger upset, although they had 200 more yards than Idaho did. It will be a nice play by Pirine, who's brought down by Carnell Blackshear. Now Pirine once again really relying on him on this first drive. They'll work from the pistol on 3rd down and 2, give it to Davis. He stays on his feet into the end zone. It's a 10-yard rushing touchdown, and Florida has a quick 7-0 lead. A studio update as a top 10 team goes down. Air Force upsets number 7 Texas A&M. We'll open our first offensive possession with a pitch to Dominique Frederick, who had 18 carries for 50 yards in week 1. Terrence Lake played all of the game against UConn, and he played decent enough running the ball. Passing, he did struggle. He went 17 for 33 with 197 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. There's a ball deflected by CJ Henderson. He's one of the best corners in all of college football. We saw last year DeAndre Baker really shut down TJ Cross, and hopefully Cross, he's going to have to get going if we want to stay competitive today. First down and 10, throw to the outside for Cleveland. And Dixon and Bullock can't bring him down. Gilchrist in pursuit, and Tyree Cleveland will score from 67 yards out. One thing to note on the defense side of the ball, our starting left outside linebacker Tavares Golden is still in concussion protocol and will not play today. Tyrone Hopkins replaces him. There's a 6-yard carry for Marcus Macklin down an offset eye on 3rd down and 3. Lake drops back wide open. He's got Nathan Reed. We saw Sherman Beck have a big week 1. And there's the other tight end making a play. A bunch set on 3rd down and 8. Throw to the sideline. He's got Antonio Lawson for the 16-yard reception. First down and 10 will bring the full house. Good pitch outside. Here's Frederick. He's pushed out of bounds but picks up 12 yards. It'll be first down and 10. Trips to the right. Now a throw outside. There's Lawson along the sideline for 11 yards. Full house back in. It'll be Lake who keeps it, and he'll go into the end zone for the 6-yard rushing touchdown, and we've cut the lead to 7. Felipe Franks at quarterback from the shotgun. He drops back and now will take off, and he's brought down by Tremont Easley, who's probably the best looking defender we saw all of week 1. Now Trask, the backup into the game, he throws the screen to Pirine, and he's stopped after a 5-yard gain, and it'll be a stop for our defense. Here's TJ Cross. He gets the sweep, and he finds a hole and picks up 10 yards. We have to find ways to get him the ball, and you could definitely see a good bit of sweeps this year. Lake will scramble out wide open downfield. It's Cross, and it's knocked away. Lake doesn't have the arm strength to lead him, so it's no big play there. Lake drops back, throws outside. It's intercepted, intended for Antonio Lawson, and now Moon on the return. He's going to take it all the way for another Florida touchdown. The pick 6 makes it 21-7. Just Lake read that linebacker late as he throws his 2nd interception, and now we'll see Spencer Clay. In a game like today, we don't really worry about the end result. It's just about seeing how the players play. So we could see a lot of quarterbacks play. Maybe all 4 of them play unless one does get hot. Here is a screen pass to Frederick, and he picks up 1 or 2 yards, and we'll just have to punt the ball away once more. Franks will set up the screen. He's got Pirine, and Easley once again, he's very athletic for his size as he makes a great play there. Now the give goes to Pirine once again. He stretches it outside. He's got a lot of running room and is brought down by Golden and Dre Dixon. Split backfield, a bad snap, but a quick throw outside to Davis. He doesn't get the block he needs. Instead, will just stiff arm Deontay McBride and pick up 24 yards. First down and 10. Here's Franks. He's brought down and will lose 3 yards. There's the backup Tyrone Hopkins making a play. We definitely saw him struggle in week 1 when he had to replace Tavares Golden, but there's a good play to show maybe that he can play at this level and is ready. 3rd down and goal from the 13. Pressure gets there, and Franks will go down and lose 7 yards. It's Deion McDaniel, one of the reserve defensive tackles. Florida tacks on the 3 points, and it'll be a 1-yard loss for Dominique Frederick. Now 2nd down and 1, and Frederick will be met in the backfield and lose 2 yards. Under center will go 4 wide. Clay will just take a shot downfield. It's nearly intercepted by CJ Henderson. Already his 3rd pass breakup in this first half. Now Franks will keep it. There's a bad angle by Hopkins, and that'll let Franks get into the open field. McBride in pursuit, but Franks will take it all the way. A 47-yard rushing touchdown, and it'll now be 31-7. A lot of missed tackles so far in this first half and so far on the season. Our offense will look to answer back with a good drive. That's not the way to get it started. Nearly intercepted by 2 separate Gators. Now a dump down. It's intercepted by Dean III. Once again intended for Antonio Lawson. Just did not see the linebacker sitting there. Franks will keep it. Bullock can't bring him down as he bounced off that tackler. As Franks is a big quarterback. He's got a lot of size and he's tough to bring down when he gets into the open field. It's Franks once again, and once again he'll get into the end zone, this time from 15 yards out, as Florida has 38 points in this first half. Our offense still has 3 minutes to work with in this first half. A great move by Marcus Macklin. He is hit down hard but gets the 16-yard swing pass. 3rd down and 3. It'll be Frederick. He can't get the first down, picking up 1 or 2 yards. We'll run the clock and head into halftime down 38-7. Our offense is really struggling. Both sides of the ball for Fairfield have struggled in this first half. Once again, we can't stop a rushing attack. Big plays in the passing game, and our offense can't seem to get much going. As we'll see the 3rd quarterback of the day, the pitch to Frederick doesn't work. A great job on option defense by Florida. This is Monte Purcell at quarterback, as there's a good run by Frederick. Purcell's the best runner of the group, but also the worst passer, and he definitely adds a lot in the ground game and is the best guy if we're going to run a lot of option. He'll definitely run that better than anyone else on the team. 3rd down and 3. Give goes to Montana, and what a disruptive play in the backfield, as it's Zuniga in the backfield, as we'll have to punt the ball away. 2nd down and 4, and a good job of getting pressure. There's DeMar Cartwright, the junior outside linebacker. 3 down linemen on 3rd down and 10. Dump down to Pirine, and a great tackle by Tyrone Hopkins in the open field, and it'll be a stop for our defense once again. Now Purcell will keep it. He pitches it at the last second to Frederick, who picks up the first down on the 8-yard run. You can really see how this offense would behave, especially next year with Clay and Lake gone. If Purcell does get the call to be the quarterback, it'll definitely revolve around a lot of quick passing and a lot of option. There's Macklin, who picks up the first down on the 4-yard run. Now 5 wides will go empty. It's a draw play, a lot of green ahead of him. He is brought down and falls forward for an 11-yard run. A minute left in this 3rd quarter. Purcell drops back, throws. It's intercepted by Steiner, looking in the middle of the field for Darren Childress. And once again, these quarterbacks just don't seem to see these defenders right on top of the receivers and really trying to force passes in where they aren't there. It's Pirine on 3rd down and 10, and the screen pass is effective once more, but we'll head into the 4th quarter down 38-7. 8 minutes left in this game in the Swamp. It's Van Jefferson across the middle for 12 yards, and that'll move the sticks once more. 1st down and 10 will bring a big blitz. They sweep it outside, and it's another big gain, 9 or 10 yards for Pirine. 2nd and inches, another sweep. He'll cut it back up the middle of the field, though, as Gilchrist III makes the tackle after 9 yards. 3 down linemen, 1st down and 10 will bring a lot of DBs onto the field, and there's a good tackle by Carnell Blackshear. He's definitely shown to be our most sure tackler so far this year. Now a give outside, and once again it's a tackle by Carnell Blackshear. So far in this series, he's probably been our best defensive player. He's always all over the field making tackles. He's very sure when he does make that tackle, can lay the wood, and does make some negative plays in the backfield. 3rd down and 7 to the end zone. It's Van Jefferson. It's another Florida touchdown. The 2nd passing touchdown for Felipe Franks. As we see another quarterback, it's Travis Newby. He's a junior college transfer. He enters as a sophomore, and he will not be redshirting this year. We'll see what he can do in these last few minutes. There's a throw up the seam, a nice catch and throw to Antonio Lawson. Second down and 10. It's nearly intercepted by CJ Henderson. It'll be a bunch set on third down and 10. Newby will throw. He's got Lawson. He breaks the tackle, and he's inside of Florida territory to the 32-yard line. 3 minutes left. First down and 10. Shot outside. It's caught, a busted coverage, and Tavarius Edwards scores the 31-yard touchdown reception. A great drive orchestrated by Travis Newby. He has the best arm talent on our team by far out of all of our quarterbacks, but really his accuracy is not there yet. He's definitely a pocket passer, and with an offensive line like ours, I'm not sure if he's really ready to start. But you see like the talent he has with his arms, making throws that no one else on our roster can. But back on the defense side of the ball, it's P. Ryan who picks up 8 yards. Second down and 2. It's Davis. Nice stiff arm as DeMar Cartwright can't bring him down. The second attempt does get him, as that will do it. Felipe Franks, 1 incompletion on the day, 4 total touchdowns, 300 yards of total offense. A great performance from him. Our defense really struggled. It was to be expected, though. This is the Florida offense that has so much talent, and our offense also struggled. Just once again, a lot of talent and speed on that Florida defense. Travis Newby, pretty much, I would say, by far the best quarterback in today's ball game. Only had that 1 drive, but scored 1 of the 2 touchdowns on the day. And we may have to get a better look at him in these next 2 non-conference games, as my real goal is by the end of non-conference play, we know who our quarterback is moving forward for our MAC opener and beyond. 3 sacks on the day, great to see. And just our defense just could not handle Florida whatsoever. But now we move on. It gets a little easier, but not by that much, as we will be traveling closer to home this time, as we'll be taking on the Boston College Eagles. They are led by A.J. Dillon, one of the best running backs in the country. We've seen a lot of talented ones. I'm not sure if any of them are more talented than A.J. Dillon. With this last loss, one thing to keep an eye on is the job security of Darius Douglas. And a look at the Boston College roster. A.J. Brown is their quarterback. They have some talent on both sides of the ball, but really all of it is led by A.J. Dillon. A look at the season statistics through 2 games. Terrence Lake, 2 touchdown passes, 2 interceptions. Really a lot of trouble running the ball, especially with Dominic Frederick, only 3.4 yards per carry. Carnell Blackshear is our leading tackler on the defense side of the ball. Tremont Easley with 2 sacks and 3 tackles for losses. We're going to have to figure out this quarterback position in these next 2 games. We'll see. This is tough competition, so we'll definitely see who plays the best. But for this game against Boston College, Spencer Clay will start. We'll definitely try and see a little more of Travis Newby. But Clay, I thought, passed the ball the best, and I think he's the most ready to play right now. So he will get the start. We'll definitely see the other quarterbacks, though. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please leave a like down below. Subscribe for more of the Fairfield Dynasty. Comment down which quarterback do you think we should see the most going forward, which of them have impressed you the most through 2 games. But I will see you for this Week 3 game, 'cause I'm out.